Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This week I've got another sewing vlog, and I've noticed that I've gotten a few new subscribers, so welcome. I put out a vlog every Friday, and then I go live every Wednesday evening, and then if I have extra videos, I upload those on Monday. And I also have channel memberships that you'll get early access to all of the videos, and then I post regularly in there and do polls and all kinds of things. So if you're interested in that, there is a link below the video where you can sign up. I think it's $2.99 a month. But today is Monday, and I just got back from the mailbox for my labels here that I've been waiting on. I ordered 50 of them, and they're the wrong thing. Let me check. Yep, they sent me the wrong labels. Well, I was going to finish up all of the first pals that I had been working on, because I was just waiting on labels. I've got 15 of them, and everything is all ready to go. They've got the card slots done, the snaps on, the zippers sewn on, so everything is ready except for the labels, and then I could assemble them. I do my straps different than the pattern. I don't put them in the seam. I attach them, like I edge coat them first. This is for the Coffin ones, which I was waiting on labels for these. I've got everything done and ready to go, just waiting on labels. But anyways, I edge coat my tabs, and then I rivet them on with a little D-ring. So yeah, I've got everything completely ready, and I was just waiting on the labels. But these are bigger than the ones I ordered, so I messaged the shop and just waiting to hear back from them to see if they can send me some more quickly, I hope. But anyways, I guess I'm going to find something else to sew up. I know I've got Koda crossbodies and some Zip It Janice, and then some other Coffin things, and I'll go ahead and show what I was working on last week that I did not show. And it's these little this is the Dirt Nap Express pattern, I believe, the smallest one from Seemingly Wicked. I've got 5 of them done, and then I've got, I think, 13 more that I'm working on. But this is how I do my little tabs, and that's how I'm going to do them on the purse pal as well. So yeah, these are all going to be for GeekedCon, which is my next show, which is a 3-day show in Shreveport on August 18th through the 21st. I decided to go ahead and sew up the last 3 Koda crossbodies that I had cut out and just waiting for forever. I love batch sewing these. It's such a great quick pattern to do. I think I have a few other videos sewing these up, so if you wanted to see it in real time, I did do a live video sewing these up recently, so you can go check that out if you'd like to. Alright, and here are the 3 finished Koda crossbodies, and these were the last of the ones that I had already cut out, so I don't have any more of those to make. I'll probably cut out some more, though, in different patterns that I've got. I've got a ton of vinyl that I haven't even cut into, so I'm sure a few of those will become Koda crossbodies, but we've got the Tim Burton, this, oh, that one fell on the floor. We've got this one that's like tatted up Disney princesses, and then we've got the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I love that one. Alright, and now it is 11:30 at night. I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hello again. It is now Thursday. I don't know where the week has gone. I did not go live on YouTube last night. I was not feeling great, so I just decided to skip, and I went to bed early, but it was much needed. The past 2 days, I'll show what I've been working on. I have made 5 coffin wallets. The other one is in the hall drying on a shelf. It's on its last coat, so it's almost completely done. But I've been making these coffin wallets by Seemingly Wicked. This is her pattern, and I have hacked it to where it's all vinyl. Everything is vinyl except for the lining is waterproof canvas, and then I use the landscaping fabric for the card slots. But my hands have been killing me after working on these this week, and I just cut out 5 more to make. My hands are going to be screaming at the end of the week, but it'll be fine. They're all going to have black vinyl on the inside, like this one right here, and I'm about to glue those together. I've already prepped everything. I've got my card slots cut out, the tape on. I'm going to sew on all of my labels, and then I've got the zipper taped on. I've got to cut out the lining for those, and then they'll be ready to sew together, but I'm going to go ahead and glue so it can be drying right now, and I'll show y'all the process of that. Okay, now that I've got all of these with the front and backs glued on, I've got 5 of them. I've got Scream, 2 Beetlejuice, and then this really pretty Forest Witchy and Hocus Pocus. So I'm just going to set these aside so that they can fully dry, and now I'm going to work on the card slots. I've got all of my landscaping fabric cut out into strips and all of my things taped on, so I'm going to work on these now. I doubt I'll show all of them being sewn just because this video would be forever long, but I'll show y'all at least how I do this one. Alright, my card slots are finished now, and I put painter's tape on to know exactly where to start and stop my stitches, and it doesn't leave any residue behind on the vinyl, so I really like using that, and everything looks super uniform. I sewed my label on. I've already got my spots marked for the little snaps, and I'm using 10mm magnetic snaps. I'm going to go ahead and put those on now. These will need the female snap on this side, and then I can glue the edges together. I've got to get a little piece of Decoville Heavy too to put behind these. Just to get a little more stability, if I can find my, there it is. A little scrap of Decoville Heavy. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut out the linings for the zipper pouch for all of them, and then go ahead and sew this one up completely, and then start the edge coating on it just so it can be drying while I'm working on the next one. Okay, there's our little snaps. And I'm going to just put glue around half of it and fold it over. Then we can set it aside. I will have to trim this corner right here first, and then I can sew down the side later. I'll put a few clips too. Okay, now I will need to let this dry for just a second, and then I put it up next to the main body, line it up, and then I'll have to trim off this little overhang right here. Just like a tiny little corner, and then I'll sew down this edge right here, and it'll be ready to be attached. Okay, while I'm waiting on the glue to dry on this, I'm going to go ahead and put the next edge coat, or the next coat of edge paint on this one. This is the 5th one that I did not show earlier because it was still drying. And it's going to have white edge paint. I don't really care for the white edge paint after I've put it on the other one I showed. But I'm trying it again to see if I can make it look better. Anyways, I'm going to edge coat this, and then I'll work on this one again. Okay, I've got this with hopefully the last coat of white. I really hate the white edge coat. It just shows every imperfection, but I'm hoping they will all buff out with sanding. But I just feel like you can see all the layers of vinyl through. And I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that, but we'll see how it looks when it dries. And hopefully I won't have to put another coat of white, but we'll see. Alright, I got everything lined up where it needs to go. And now I'm just going to trim off this little corner piece so I can sew it down the side where it's folded over. And I just follow that edge on the exterior. Make sure everything looks good. I think I need to cut a little bit more off. Maybe not. Okay, that looks good. And now I'm going to sew down this side. And then we'll work on the zipper panel. And I tie off on the back and then melt the edges so you don't see them. Okay, now I can set this aside. I don't like to clip it on yet just because I don't want the clips to leave any kind of marks on the wallet. So I'll do that later. And now I'm probably just going to time lapse through the rest of the wallet. I've got to work on the zipper pocket that goes on this side and then just sew everything together. Making sure that these look good. Alright. I got all of the linings cut out for these pieces and I went ahead and taped them down. I need to fix that right there. But taped them down onto the zipper, each one of them, and then I'll sew around and I'm going to glue down the lining to the vinyl just because when you fold it over it kind of wants to go where it shouldn't, so I like to go ahead and glue that down, and I'm going to do that and then I can sew the whole wallet together. got this wallet done, and then the first layer of the base coat on. I usually do 2 to 3 layers of the base coat, and then about 2 layers of the color, and then 1 layer of the matte top coat. And then it'll be done. So I'm going to start working on the other 4 wallets while this one dries, and then continue to do the same thing. So by the end of it, they'll all have their first coat of the base coat. I almost spilled. And then I can probably go ahead and start on the second coat on all of them once those are finished. And I will update y'all with how much I get done. Today I'm hoping to get all of these at least sewn up and the first coat of edge coat on. But we'll see. I'll update y'all whenever I get done. Okay, it is Friday night now, and I did get to finish these 5, and they're all edge coated and got the top coat on. So now I've got 10 coffin wallets for my next show. And I love how these came out. I think they're simple but cute. And here is my Saturday farmers market setup. Again, I don't have anything new that I made this week. The only thing new I have in my booth is this really cute display stand for the mini notepad covers. I just think they look so adorable standing up like that. This market went well. I sold the last Catalina I had. None of the Magdalenas have sold yet, which has surprised me. But we still got 1 more week for the farmers market, so we will see how we do. And I thank y'all so much for watching the video, and I will see y'all next week.